Hey, I thought that it'd be a good place to film this video is in my last couple nights here in my Nashville house. And since I wanted to make something about closing out 2016, I figured this was the place to do it because this is definitely closing a chapter. Um, Today, um, movers come. I close on Friday, and I will be completely out of here by Christmas. And I was having some conversations with some friends of mine and about this year and about things that I've learned and stuff that I've done and and answering the big question about are you sad that you're leaving Nashville and you're leaving your house? And partly yes, but mostly no. This house is kind of like a past tense to me. And I'm ready for what's new. I'm ready for what's next. I'm ready for just doing the rest of my life. And 2016 was a pretty up and down year for all of us. I mean, I know that for many different reasons. I mean, overall for me, it was a wonderful year. I got to work in for an organization that I really love. I got to do a job I've always wanted to do. I've gotten to work abroad, and I checked a bunch of stuff off my career bucket list. And so, I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy that that happened this year, and I learned a lot of things, and a lot of things changed about me, and a lot of there was a lot of newness and a lot of one of my really good friends said it best. It was a lot of shedding of old skin to be somebody that I was meant to be. And with that comes a lot of pain and a lot of adjustment and a lot of frustration and all of that, which hasn't been fun, but it's not the worst. And it's needed to be whatever's next. And, part of that next for me is being more open and more vulnerable about life and what's going on and how I'm experiencing the world, and sharing this journey through body acceptance and healthy body image and what health and all of that looks like for me. And hopefully that there are people who can find comfort in that story and can find comfort in understanding that and being comfortable in that. And because I didn't have that, and I think that I wish I would have had it, but if I could be that for somebody else, then great. And I would rather be that for somebody else than have it myself. And so it's been a lot of growth and a lot of change, and that it has affected a lot of things in my life. It's affected the way that I think about things and how I process things. It's definitely changed in how I relate to people, and friendships have changed, and the way I interact with people has changed. And I think that that's all part of shedding that old skin and getting rid of what's the word I'm looking for? But getting rid of the roles that I tend to play in relationships, and getting rid of being very codependent on how my friends feel and how family feels about things that I do in my life, and just fully embracing that, like, I'm in my corner and I believe in myself, and that's really all I need. Like, I don't need so many people cheering me on. I don't need to worry about the comfort of other people with how I'm going to do things and how I progress my career and how I, just live day-to-day life. Like, I don't need to worry about the comfort of other people and how comfortable they are with me and what I'm doing, as long as we can coexist together. And I found that a lot with leaving and going to Cambodia, that there were a lot of people that were not incredibly happy about it. And I think that hindered the first few months that I was there, because I was trying to live in two different places at one time, and how much of an emotional toll that took on me, because I wanted to fully experience being somewhere else and fully experience being part of this movement. And I let basically living in the past and like trying to be an old Amos, and then trying to get to know, not be, but get to know and be who I was and who I was going to be. And I'm thankful to have 2016 to do that, and the people that I've met along the way, and the experiences that I got to have, and how that's opening a lot of doors that would not have opened if I had stayed in Nashville, or if I had stayed in Kentucky, or if I had stayed in the United States. I can't even say it. United States, period. I wouldn't have gotten to do it. I wouldn't be where I am. And I think that might be hard for some people to grasp, but if I hadn't walked through that door, the other doors that I'm about to walk through would not have opened, and they would not have been open to me. And so I'm very thankful, and I'm leaving 2016 with a lot of gratitude. I'm entering 2017 with a lot of wonder and a lot of, like, not hesitance, but, there is a little bit of fear, but you can't either, but I can only speak for myself. I can't be held back by fear. I can't make decisions. I can't do things because I'm scared. Like, I have to do things and embrace what fear is about, and embrace what fear is, and just move through that, control what I can control, and just move through all of that. And I think that's one of the biggest takeaways that I'm taking from 2016, is just to embrace the moment, embrace where you are, control what you can, and just move through it. Fear is normal, but being held back by fear is not. And so I'm just very thankful for the experiences that I had in 2016, which was probably one of the most incredible years of my life, despite everything that was going on in the world, and despite all of the horrible things that I saw in 2016. I'm very grateful that I had those experiences, because I wouldn't be who I am right now and who I'm becoming if it weren't for those. So I hope you have a great new year. And I hope that 2017, your entrance into 2017, is comforting and awesome. I'm not going to be making any videos until I'm settled in a place. I will continue to blog, but it's a little hard to film at my parents' house, and it's a little hard to film when you're bouncing back and forth. So I will see you after the new year.